Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So yesterday we ended up with a pretty impressive engulfing bar in an uptrend. So I would pretty much reckon that we have another move to the upside brewing. So what I do want to do though is just, I can see it with my eye, I just want to highlight it here. Not really that there we go. Okay, so it's kind of been flirted with in this area, and then now it's been adhered to. So if you just go all the way back to June 2020, you can see some interaction with it there, and then you could see the buyers coming off this level here, used as resistance here, use this resistance, use this resistance. Now it's been used as support. First retest, second test. Okay, so that is pretty much a retest of that environment for me. So I'm looking for breaks above the high of yesterday. So if we start looking at something like that, there's my fractal, there's another one just above it, which I think we need to put in right there. Not much, except there was a little bit of support. Well, I can't call that support, it was kind of dropped below it, so really messy. So that's the level that we're looking to regain. If we can regain that level, then that is the opportunity to get long. So again, looking at the 155 moving average here, you can see first a pin bar, then a second green pin bar before price started rallying again. So there's no reason to be shorting this. You're only really looking for the longs, and that's pretty much what transpired yesterday. If you move across to the 1 hour, a little bit of a different picture. So we did get a gap down, but oscillated the group to the downside. We were on a higher time frames, 155 moving average, which is what I always look for. And then buyer stepped in with an engulfing bar, nice signal bar to be long, and just let it play out to the upside. So I think we're going to probably be targeting this gap here. What you can also do is just get these trend lines drawn in. That's the first one, but I think that one's gone. So that is the trend line that you have now. Pretty much 5 touches on that. So expect price to get there, which more than likely just close the gap. Let's put that in there. Look to the left, you can see there's a whole lot of interaction here as well. So oscillators are indicating that we're coming up to a level, so you need to be cautious. Wait for it, it's probably, I suppose wait's the wrong word, but drop down to low time frame and look for structure. So you can see the first bit of structure is right here, right over there. See that? Break above. And here's a good example of how your oscillators can stay overbought or oversold for extended periods of time. So don't always just assume that that's what's transpiring. Look for it. That's why your levels are found on the higher time frames, and stick to them. Okay, so for me, more than likely, we're probably going to gap up a little bit, I think. Let me just see where we are. Yeah, so the DAX was up 0.44 yesterday. It's up 0.37 at the moment. 13,935. So I think obviously 14,000 is going to be targeted again. At the moment for me today, wait for the pullbacks. Let's get my mouse back here. So wait for the pullbacks, and you want to buy into this. So you can see on the 15-minute we do have clear bit of structure forming. I want to see the pullback now. I've got the crossover. We've broken through the 155. I want to see the pullback, and on the hour you've got pretty much the same thing brewing. So the way it's going to pan out is move back up, come back down, and don't be too surprised even if you pull back to come and test this break here, because that's a fairly important break. It hasn't been tested as well. So that's 13,811. Okay, so probably a little gap up or fairly flat, rally a bit sideways, or even pull back to find structure. First bit of structure you can be looking for is 13,859. If it gets below that, then you're looking for 13,811, and remember that is always a signal that you've got a reversal happening, and the current small trend is to the downside, but it hasn't really been confirmed in the hour. I don't see a confirmation at the moment, so what we're looking for is an opportunity to buy into this. And the other thing to bear in mind is there's your current channel. Okay, so yeah, a gap close will break the channel, pull back into structure, will offer the buying opportunity. So first bet is, well, first opportunity, if it does sort of move down at the open, watch out for 13,811 and also 13,859. If it gaps up and continues up, probably go and close the gap, then come back and find structure, more than likely in 13,931 or 13,915. That's going to be the next buying opportunity. But if we do get above this flag, which is the third opportunity, so gap up, come back, find support on the flag, and then start rallying, that is a buying opportunity, because that to me is a flag break. And obviously flag breaks has a measured move, and that measured move is something like that. And I'm just going to use that level there. So that's 14,234. Okay, so yeah, I think we're probably going to find things happening today. Let's wait and see what does transpire. But anyway, I hope that helps, and remember just to keep those stops really tight and stay safe. And remember to like and subscribe, and drop any comments if you've got some ideas. I always do appreciate the interaction. Anyway, catch up with you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the day and stay safe.